Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Dr. Wendy Heckelman, founder and CEO of WLH Consulting and Learning Solutions. Be sure to subscribe. That way, you'll never miss an episode. What a year 2020 became. A new year is supposed to be about establishing a vision, creating clarity, and preparing for the future. The pandemic certainly changed what most organizations and individual leaders planned and expected. Despite the incredible challenges, taking the time to reflect on the many learnings from this past year is perhaps more important than ever before. As you look back on 2020, take the time to determine if you and your team accomplished the goals set out earlier in the year. Acknowledge that many goals shifted due to new realities and an unexpected and incredibly challenging business environment. Instead of accepting where you may have fallen short, take the time to identify lessons learned, analyze your ability to adapt, and assess your individual and team growth. Today's podcast is all about reflecting and applying those learnings into 2021. R is to review appropriate business analytics and reports to evaluate performance, identify trends, and use an evidence-based approach going forward. As a result of COVID-19, what changed with your customers? Where are there new opportunities into 2021? E is to evaluate if you accomplished what you set out in your business and account plans. If goals were met, determine what efforts led to your success. If not, acknowledge how the team and individuals overcame roadblocks, especially working virtually. How can these lessons be applied going forward? F is to focus on a few critical priorities. Priorities will continue to shift, so apply the lessons for 2020 when appropriate. Initially, organizational priorities this past year focus on employee and customer safety. As the cases rose, they continue to be a challenge. What were those critical priorities in 2020? How did they change? And what will be important going forward? L is to learn from experiences. Determine what worked. Identify where you fell short and leverage those learnings. What did you learn about your marketplace and about specific customers? What did you learn about your team and your ability to support each other? What did you learn about your own ability to adapt and be agile? E is to embrace the things are changing quickly in the healthcare marketplace. Acknowledge that your organization has or will shift strategic priorities to deal with a new environment. Think about improving personal and team agility to generate quicker responses. Where could more proactive scenario planning and strategic thinking lead to better results in 2021? C is to commit to conducting regular reviews and recalibrate plans as necessary. COVID-19 and the resulting implications from a public health and economic perspective are not going away anytime soon. Many organizations are revising and rolling out modified strategies. It is equally important to agree on when and how strategic plans will be reviewed. How do you review progress against plans? Who do you need to involve in discussions? What processes are in place to update your manager and others on plan adjustments and successes? T is to thank all the people who stepped up during this difficult year to maintain business continuity and achieve goals. In today's business environment, most people must rely on partnerships with others to accomplish results. Take the time to acknowledge who helped and how. Evaluate where greater levels of collaboration and communication would propel you into 2021. Recognize others for their collaborative and supportive behaviors essential to getting work done in a virtual environment. It is also very important for you to take the time to reflect on your own personal growth and successes. Ask yourself, what do I need to stop, start, and continue doing in 2021? What support will I need? Capture these answers and discuss them with your manager during year-end performance discussions or beginning year meetings. The suggested Reflect framework can help you plan for and continue to adapt in 2021. WLH would love to continue to be a resource that guides you and your organization during these times. I invite you to schedule a call to learn more about our practice and expertise in strategic execution, commercial excellence, and human capital. Visit WLHconsulting.com and start your leadership evolution. Thank you again for joining me. I'm wishing you a very happy, healthy holiday to you and your family. See you next year.